Hey everyone, welcome back to more Total War Warhammer, playing as Wurrzag, the Great Green Prophet. I'm DisturbingPuppet. We're continuing the campaign here. Looking at this, I actually just noticed we have obedience that's going to expire here in about a turn, so that is unfortunately going to affect our obedience across the board. I think it probably won't push anybody negative, but we'll have to take a look next turn. So something else I might want to do here real quick was look and see if I have a chance at getting maybe a non-aggression pact with Temple Hawk for the vampire counts. Not necessarily because they're a threat, just because it's just sort of a hassle if they, decide to go back on their word and mess with me.
Who dares disturb my great works?
There's a moderate chance of success. Nope. Okay, fine. Be that way. I don't think there's anybody else I want to do anything with. We're currently at war with quite a few people. I think we just automatically were at war with Norska, which is kind of odd. I'm surprised they have so many settlements. And Wintertooth is still only down to 2. The Bjornlings are around somewhere. We saw them not too long ago. Empire's at 5. Dwarves are at 3. So we're working on getting them killed off. Yeah, the Empire might be trouble. I feel like there really isn't a lot that's going to put up much of a threat to Chaos other than maybe me. So that's a bit of an issue as well. All right, let's take a look at our armies. So Azhag is heading up to support this giant mess that we have going up near Nashrak's lair, where I already have 2 armies, but the dwarves also have 2 armies and a garrison. Actually, I've got 2 armies and a small wall force. Other walls are supposed to be going up here, but they're just not going up there. I'm not sure why. So I'm sending Azhag up to help out. All right, what else we got going on? So we are building an army down here. So we're currently grabbing a variety of units. We're going to have 4 of the big Arachnarok spiders. I might want 2 more of those, so we'll kind of see as we progress forward. All right, Grievits, we're just kind of hanging out, although we are currently at war with the Border Princes. I could do some raiding, maybe. I don't have vision of any Border Prince armies doing anything. And we're actually just been fine keeping our maximum fightiness here, just staying in Barrack Var, so I'm kind of fine with that. Like, we could go out and do some raiding. I feel like... Oh yeah, they've got... Like, we're seeing, like, weird disruptions here. Like, this kind of stuff. It's because the chaotic corruption out here is up to 39%, which is pretty bad, actually. And we did see some Chaos armies in the area, so they must be active and around. Like these guys, they're supposed to be going up there to help out. They're just kind of wandering around and taking vampiric attrition and dying. We are on the move here with a couple armies, and a wall force is tagging along. We're mainly looking for, there are 2 orc factions out here somewhere we have to either eliminate or bring into the fold. So that's kind of the plan here. Let's see. We've got a skill point. Vanguard, Go for some more melee attack. Let's go for increased leadership area. That makes sense to me. We've got a Wah kind of hanging out, and we've got Grimgor himself. I could move Grimgor, but the other army here I can't move because they just sacked this. So I'm going to keep these guys together. We could go wandering off a little bit, looking around. I think they're going to be back out here somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure. God, we're actually fast enough. I could just go hit Matorka, which is honestly kind of tempting. There's no way Matorka can hold if it's got walls. That's too bad. I don't really have much here to deal with walls. So like this force, absolutely nothing I can do about it. This other force, also nothing I can do about walls. So that is a bit of a problem. We'll just have to siege places if we want to do that. So yeah, it's not a quick hit and run. I could go kind of take a look around a little bit though. Okay, so there's Carrick Hearn, which is actually not very big.
Futile.
Army is also not very big. Yeah, we might want to just jump up there, take that out, and then, keep heading west, looking around. I think I can't make it into another area. This area's all just ruins. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of hang out here. Just looking around a little bit. maybe just because we'll go ahead and put him in ambush if I can. Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah, so Sly's doing his thing out here, which is making upgrades cheaper. Okay, and everybody's set up there. Yeah. Alright, that is everybody. Now, what do I want to build, if anything? We are upgrading anything that's going to get me cash. That's kind of been the focus. Also trying to do something about chaotic corruption, which has been increasing pretty much across the board. I am working on that here. So down here, chaotic corruption is going up. We can upgrade these, that we could then upgrade the boss's tents. That would give me some improved chance of reducing the chaotic corruption. Not a huge deal. This is access to savage orcs. Yeah, I mean, that's a possibility. Down here, it's going up as well. And we've even got some higher level ones. Yeah, I mean, I've got these, like, heaps of shiny stuff that I can make into hordes. It's just a lot of money to put out to only get an extra 100 gold a turn. Okay, out this way in the Rib Peaks. What are we working on? So this we can upgrade again once we've leveled up the main hold. Chaotic Corruption is going up. So yeah, sure, why not? Anything interesting I can build? Not too concerned. Like, Grom Peak is sort of isolated. We could give it some defenses. Not like the worst thing in the world, but it's also not great. Nothing I can do there. Okay, the Eastern Badlands is also going up. So yeah, let's get a boss's tent. So we'll just do that for now. Just blowing all of my cash on kind of trying to deal with the chaotic corruption that's increasing. Okay. Well, those guys might actually be going kind of the right... Well, no, they went up and then went down. I think they're just confused. Oh, we got an underway interception. Really? But it's an isolated army just against Thorgrim. So Thorgrim's trying to flee. So we can not attack him. This army is not great. This is mainly like a backup army. This is just basic goblins. I don't know. I feel like this one could be pretty tough. I don't know how I kill Thorgrim with this army is the problem. Just pile trolls on him, I guess? Does it count as an ambush if I do this? That's the other thing I'm not sure about. What do you have? Really high level units. Bunch of slayers. Longbeards. Thunderers. The cannons are trouble. The cannons and the thunderers are trouble. Man. I mean, we could go for it and see what happens, but I feel like we're probably going to get trashed. If I auto-resolve this, we're definitely dead. Let's give it a try. I don't have a lot of confidence in this army, but we'll see how it goes. If I have... Yeah, if I'm like ambushing him, then maybe, but it's not. It's me in front of him. Okay, that's a problem. I do have the Doom Divers. Geez, the cannons and the thunderers are going to be trouble. So if we have the Doom Divers hit the thunderers, we just charge forward with the basic infantry, trolls in the front, and hope for the best. But I feel like Thorgrim's going to kill us. Yeah, this isn't really an army I designed to fight on its own, really. It's an army that's kind of designed to help. We built with a lot of cheap units here, the Night Goblins and stuff. And they're not even Night Goblins with Fanatics, they're just regular Night Goblins. Now, if I can deploy them, I don't know if they have Vanguard deployment. I'll have to look and see. Okay. So, this is definitely a weird setup. Okay, does anybody have Vanguard deployment? I don't think so. Okay, so the archers do, but that's kind of nuts, especially in a narrow field like this. And apparently the Night Goblins do. I don't see it listed though. Alright, yeah, apparently we can deploy the Night Goblins and the Night Goblin archers forward. So we could do that as a bit of a distraction. I feel like that's going to just get them killed, though. I mean, it would make them kind of sit tight while we try to hit them with the Doom Divers. Okay. What I'll do... I'm gonna deploy you guys just kind of a little bit ahead out on the flanks to try to maybe hide them. I want the Doom Divers right up front. Boss can hang out kind of in the area, at least for now. Then I want trolls forward to be the kind of the front line. Okay, archers can back. Well, I mean, we could head out on the flanks with them just to see what we can do. I'm gonna hold back a little bit. Okay, so what does that leave? Some Savage Orcs, some Orc Boys. Night Goblins are shielded. These guys are shielded. These guys are not. So, yeah, let's put... guys up. And keep the Savage Orcs just behind a little bit, I guess. Something kind of like that. We'll see how that goes. Probably not well. Okay, we're going to immediately pause so we can give orders to people. So, you guys, let's put you in skirmish mode. Same for my other archers. Doom Divers have pretty good range, actually. How about we go there? This one go there. We've actually got cannons up front, but those are a bit harder targets. So I want trolls advancing ASAP. The other units also kind of advancing ASAP. Or that way. Savage orcs can kind of follow up. Just trying to approach as we get some shots off. And then guys, who's on the edge here? Go for the Thunderers if we can get in range slowly. We'll probably have to run them forward because they are quite short range. And then if I can keep you guys sort of hidden, that would actually be nice. Just slowly advance up the flanks with these guys. If they get shot at with cannons and stuff, fine, not a huge deal. Thorgrim's on this left flank. Now, I'd actually like you guys to stay on the flank, so maybe never mind that. Just move up for now. So that should be pretty much everybody on the move, except for my lord. Yeah, and Doom Divers are sending gobos flying. Oh, the cannons are firing already. Trolls are out front. I don't know if we're actually doing much damage with the Doom Divers. Okay, we're actually hitting over there. Nice. Alright, up front, Longbeards, Iron Breakers. Slayers out there on the flank. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a tough army to kind of deal with here. Lord, we don't really have any abilities or anything. Both of my Doom Divers are hitting the same unit? Yeah, okay. I feel like we might want to switch targets, but Thorgrim is there, so maybe we'll hit him. We fire a couple more, his general direction, kind of hit that area. My lord is under attack. What? I think we must have just had a cannon shot come near me or something. Okay, I do have the fireball magic missile, and we've got a charmed shield. Just affects myself. I don't know that I'm going to have a clear shot anywhere to use the fireball spell. Let me start moving over a little bit. Maybe I can get an angle for that. And then you guys, we're going to start splitting up our shots with the artillery. Go for those elite guys. You... Go for the iron breakers. You guys have targets. You're on the move. Everybody else is slowly on the move. Trolls are out front. Goblins going flying. Okay, we have a bunch of shots coming in. So you guys, I want you heading up there ASAP. And they've got Slayers. You night goblins here on the edge, just try to keep them busy for as long as you can. Everything's kind of a mess at the moment. Trolls there getting shot at a bunch. Okay, they've just moved forward, now they've just stopped, so they're kind of ready with their line, what they want to do. Let's get you kind of out that way. Yeah, so you guys start working on eliminating those thunderers. You guys go after them, which is going to be a giant mess because they've got blasting charges. Well, actually, in that case, you know what? Since they've got blasting charges, how about we shoot them? And the night goblins charge over that way. Trolls are still moving in. The great weapons are definitely going to be a problem. Yeah, there's a lot of great weapons up here. We kind of want to focus on the um, non-great weapons with our regular infantry, so you guys are going to charge that. Guys, go for the other great weapons. Then you're going to charge there. Just send the Savage Orcs up as well. So this troll unit, go for them. Well, actually, you know what? Let's not have these guys charge yet. We're going to keep them kind of walking forward while everybody else starts to charge. And see if I can kind of do some damage in the meantime. Let's see how that goes. So we're now suddenly charging everywhere. Got shots going in, charges going off. Okay, we're going to have to go ahead and charge the trolls here as well, I think. Alright, so you guys go for those guys that are actually getting hurt. We want to go for the Iron Breakers. You will also go into that mess towards them. You're going to charge the Dwarf Warriors. We're making contact over here. It's my leader. Let's try to get him up so we can maybe get something going. But here goes some troll charges. So charging on in, causing some damage. Got shots going out. Keeping some guys busy. Goblins going in on the Doom Divers. Where are my Doom Divers targeting? So we are taking a bunch of shots there. Currently targeting a unit back there. How about you guys instead target those miners, and you guys target... there's a giant mess back here. Keep hitting those longbeards with something. Try to get up to get a fireball off. We are charging in there, which is good. But it's just night goblins, so they're probably not going to do that much. You kind of see them sort of swarming in on the thunderers there. I mean, things could be going worse for sure. It's not going well. If the trolls break, they'll run back and heal a little bit, so hopefully we'll be fine. I don't really have an angle here. What's the range on this? 300. Like, can I get that? Let's see if I can get that to hit. Or not. Doesn't seem to want to. Okay, there it goes. And hopefully it doesn't hit my goblins. Alright, kind of did some damage there. Alright, as long as the trolls kind of recover and don't totally break, maybe we'll be okay. So I've already have goblins breaking. So you guys, let's switch to the slayers. It is kind of a giant mess everywhere. You can go ahead and switch to thunders. Everything up front is just kind of a giant mess. Thorgrim's there just kind of killing my trolls off, unfortunately. Okay, my leader. Somebody's already gone. I think these guys, they just retreated off the side, unfortunately. Yeah, we're a bit weak on the right flank for sure. Okay, artillery. Yeah, I think that's fine for the moment. Okay, trolls are not doing great across the board. Just kind of running there. That's a bit of a problem. All right, how about if you want to go charge? I mean, that's kind of dumb, but we've got some archer support there, maybe. My army's kind of falling apart here. I didn't expect them to do like super well, but it could be worse. Actually, you're still targeting them. You really don't need to be doing that anymore. Let's go for... Probably, like, if we can do some damage to these slayers, that's probably not a bad idea. Try to keep them occupied. We've got some shots going out. Okay, my boss is about to get in combat here. Let me get that active. Then, what is even going on here? More slayers. Fireball off. Hopefully, we'll kind of take a look and see if it hits, although I'm not sure what happened. Maybe it got canceled, or maybe it hit the slayers that are right next to me. Okay, hopefully with the artillery support, we can kind of deal with these guys. That with the archers as well. We'll see how that goes. You guys are actually back, so go charge the slayers. Anything else recovered? Yeah, you guys are here. Do the same. Savage Orcs. Just head on in there, I guess. Trying to do what I can to just wipe out units if they're hurt. Okay, the Slayers are getting pretty trashed, so we're going to redirect Doom Divers. Doom Divers are actually pretty effective. Let's go there, and then you can go there. Then you start shooting back that way. My leader's actually kind of surviving okay. We're jumping on the last of the Slayers there. There's 5 of them left. They're going back in. You're shooting there. The other guy's disappeared. So you also hit those Thunderers. Probably don't need to be shooting at the Thunderers anymore. Let's go into like that mess a little bit. So you're targeting them. You guys target them. I mean, we're not doing awful. We're not doing good, but we're not doing awful. Definitely causing some trouble for his units. Do I have anybody else that rallied? No, I think we've got units that are just kind of routing off like the sides, which is a bit of a problem. Okay. You guys are going to charge up that way. I have my leader go out the other direction, though. Alright, kind of missing with some of our gobbo shots. So you're going there. Let's switch out to the further target. Still hammering those guys on the edge. If we can deal with the range stuff, I'll have the Doom Divers switch to units in this mess. And we'll kind of go from there. Okay, my leader's about into combat. Yeah, we'll just let him get in. What are these guys? Iron Breakers. I mean, that's definitely a bit of a problem. How about... Well, we'll hold off a second. Because I feel like if I use the fireball, we're just going to hit the guys next to me, and it's just going to blow up in my face. So we'll wait a second, maybe till they break or something. I mean, I would hope that they're going to break or something. We're shooting the crap out of them, and my gobbo here is doing some damage. See, most of my army is collapsing now. Targeting them. You're targeting into that mess. Yeah, most of my guys are routing at the moment, unfortunately. How do you guys break? Come on. I need you guys to hold. You guys are broken. Come on, rally. I need you guys to rally. Somebody, rally somewhere. everybody's just routing like crazy everywhere. I think we've done. I mean, we've done some damage for sure. You guys get back in range, like ASAP. Guys, do that. You guys also do that. It's like the night goblins are the only ones sort of left alive here doing much of anything. Let's see. There's a big mass of slayers there. Yeah, we'll continue hitting that one out there on the flank for now, I guess. Come on, guys. I know you're only goblins, but, you know, it'd be nice if you'd get back in the fight. You're actually in a lot of trouble. Didn't realize you were getting chunked down on damage so quick there. And you know what? Let's just do that, just because. If it'll even work. I think it happened, but it just didn't animate it. I'm not really sure what happened there. Okay, some Savage Orcs recovered somewhere. Maybe. Charge down those Slayers. These guys are about to break again. Ah, it's just such a giant mess. Yeah, everybody's running away. We got some trolls back. Where are you guys? Right there. Yeah, see if we can actually do any damage here. Leader's now getting swarmed. We're going to stay on these Thunderers, trying to kill them off. Taking shots there. I mean, we're buying a lot of time. Okay, we've got some more Savage Orcs back. Let's try to focus on any weak units. Go for them. Go for them. Got targets. You've got targets. My leader is now surrounded and having some trouble. I don't know if I can get him out of there. Try to get him to run. You hit those iron breakers. You go for the longbeards, I guess. Thing is completely falling apart. Yeah, mainly I'm going for these guys because they're weak, but I probably should try to go for the stronger units just to keep them away from my artillery. Charge. You guys are charging. You guys. Let's head out to those longbeards. The heck are you guys? Okay, you're charging. You're charging. You're charging. Definitely a bit of a mess. My leader has broken, so probably we're on the verge of everything going to hell here real quick. You're actually shooting. That's good. Hey, we've got some orc boys back. Orc boys. I mean, it's probably too late. Go for them. You can see Thorgrim's like not even hurt at all. So I'm gonna jump on these guys. Not going to be very effective, especially with Thorgrim coming in there. Yeah, everything's just going to collapse here super quick. Doom Divers did some pretty good damage. We'll take a look at the end here, how it went. Charging in. You guys are in the fight. Doom Divers are sort of fighting for their lives here. Yeah, just the artillery that's left shooting. Valiant defeat. Okay, now most of my army was kind of disposable stuff. So the fact that we almost got a 1-for-1 kill ratio is actually not terrible. I don't know if we actually wiped any units out. It looks like none of my units died. He might have lost those two. That one. I wish it was more clear. Maybe that one. But Thorgrim by himself is pretty dangerous. Yeah, pretty good kills for the Doom Divers. Trolls did not do that great. Actually, my leader did pretty well, 28. Most, I think that was probably just killing those Thunderers. Maybe a few from the Fireball spell, but not a ton. But we'll have to see where he went, because he did try to use the underway. He might just be leaving. If that's the case, then we can take this without having to wait for reinforcements. If Thorgrim's hurt enough, like the army's trashed enough, maybe we can take advantage and kill off Thorgrim separately from the garrison, depending on where he went. But we'll have to see how it goes. And yeah, surprisingly, the Doom Divers are basically fine. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't lose any units completely, but we kind of like panicked and ran off the edge really quick while units were still, intact. Whereas for him, they were holding their ground, which let me do more damage to them and maybe get some more kills. All right, this is taking forever, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and we'll come back when the battle has loaded back into the map. Oh, right, it's an underway fight, so everybody dies. Okay, well, yeah, not great. And I only killed off one unit. I hurt a bunch of others. Alright, we're going to have to track him down and kill him now. He's a little weaker, so maybe my regular army can deal with him. I'm not sure. Yeah, if I'd been able to fight that and get away, I think we would have been in okay shape, because that army was still kind of okay. They weren't too trashed. I should have just let him, take the underway and bugger off if that's what he wanted to do.
Destruction and death precede your armies, great lord. Your power is incalculable. It surely rivals even that of the Chaos Gods.
Wurrzag. Okay, I don't know how that happened. A war is upon us. The orcs gather in greater numbers in so many regions as possible. Must be brought under the Greenskins' control. Such an act will appease Gork and Mork and ensure that the great green gods are revered for all time. Occupy, loot, raise, or sack 18 different settlements. And we got some extras, so a bunch for the treasury and extra bonuses. Muzzg was killed. Ambush was detected. Mission aborted. just didn't have enough time, I guess. Or someone else destroyed... Maybe someone else destroyed Karak Ungor. Shaman's Lackey. Eh. Okay, I am curious what the situation is up here. Where... Oh, we did actually do some decent damage, so he is actually pretty weak. Alright, well, in that case... Wurrzag. Oh, I can't reach him. That is disappointing. If I go underway, he might try to intercept me, which might be kind of fun. I'm gonna, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go, like... Let's see, you might be heading towards Gunbad, so I'm gonna get in the way of that. Okay, he didn't intercept me. I'm gonna give you a target of Thorgrim's army. Specifically. I'm also going to give you, instead of targeting Nashrak's lair, we're going to target Thorgrim. Down here, Azhag. We're going to kind of jump over. We can get pretty far up here. Alright. We have a ton of cash, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, Thorgrim's still a problem, but I think we can kind of deal with it now. We're not really besieging Nashrak's lair, but we never really were besieging Nashrak's lair. We were just kind of raiding the territory to get some extra cash. Did I actually meet that requirement yet? Yes, so we've actually done enough raiding now. So all we have to do, contact and either incorporate or destroy Crooked Moons and Skull Smashers. Destroy the Empire, destroy the Dwarves, but Chaos might help with that a little bit, especially against the Empire. Then we have to take out Archaon the Everchosen, and this is just a short victory, which is nuts. I feel like the Orc campaign is a little crazy. Anyway, things are looking up against the Dwarves in general, even though we just had an army get wiped out, which is unfortunate. Out over here. We're gonna hop up over here. Karak probably has walls. Yeah, it does. So if we want to go after Karak, we will have to besiege it. Which, I mean, we might do. Or we could just kind of raid and then go by. We're mainly there to make contact with other forces and stuff. I mean, since you're here, I could just have you go hit Akendorf. How successfully or how well defended is Akendorf? It's a level 5, but the garrison's tiny. I mean, it's got walls, but it's got a crappy garrison. Right now, they're supposed to be going way up over there.
Great and powerful war boss.
You guys are supposed to be heading up to Nashrak's lair. I'm just going to leave them on Nashrak's lair, although I don't think they're actually going to go up there. They seem very confused about where to go. We do have this Chaos character here.
Never.
I might want to have Sly come down and then kill him if we can get down there. It's going to take a long time, though. Sly somehow leveled up. What do we got? Is there anything I can do about Chaos Corruption? Obedience? I guess we could do Obedience, I suppose. That is going to take you forever to move anywhere, isn't it? Just because of the terrain. It's unfortunate. Alright. So, Muga, let's start giving you, since we've got a ton of cash, So that would be 5 Arachnaroks. That's 6 Arachnaroks. That's pretty good. But we could have 8. So, yeah, you know what? Let's go 8 Arachnaroks in this army. It's just going to be absolutely an insane spider force. So, yeah, I mean, we could head out and do some raiding. We don't need the cash at the moment. We could make a push some other territories. Yeah, that's all my armies, pretty sure. Alright, you've got an objective. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything. Alright, so we still have a bunch of cash. Let's take a look at any building stuff I want to do. I mean, we could go ahead and recruit another army, because I did just lose an army. I don't have great characters that I can recruit for. Where was it that I could recruit? So here we can recruit giants, I think. Yeah, we can recruit giants and trolls here. So that's an option. We wanted to build an army in Black Crag. That's certainly a thing. We're building an army in Carricate Peaks. Somewhere I could get Black Orcs. Where was that? I thought it was Black Crag. But apparently not. I think it was further down somewhere. Somewhere that I took over, I think. Yeah, we can do it down here in Karak Asgal. We can build up a decent army. That's pretty far away. So it would take a while to build and then get it moving. So I don't know. All right, while we're here, let's take a look. Cata corruption is going up, which I'm not a fan of. I mean, I've got the cash. Let's go ahead and just kind of go nuts with some upgrades. So we'll just kind of improve areas a little bit. Nothing really there. I should actually probably pay attention to my obedience as well, which I'm not really looking at much. Black Iron Mine, we might want to replace this because here we can actually recruit Black Orcs. So if we take this out, well, we can't rank this up all the way. We'd need to put it in Karak Azul and rank up Karak Azul all the way. So it would be a really long-term project. So yeah, there's not much point in looking at that now. This can go to level 2 though. So I just want to double check my obedience. That's going up, that's going up, that's going up. That is holding steady. See, Cata corruption is suddenly going up a lot. Something must be going on. 23% here. Yeah, I think every region is positive. So my options... What I currently have is growth and obedience. Yeah, it'd be nice if that was reducing chaotic and vampiric corruption and obedience, but it's not. Alright, well, not much else I can do. Unfortunately, I did lose that army. I should have just left them and not actually done anything. This army does have trolls and artillery, so we could go after Akendorf. Now, I did lose the Doom Divers. Where did I build the Doom Divers? I don't even remember. don't think it was here. That's basic units. No, it was here. Yeah, so it was in Ekrund. So Ekrund we can get Savage Orcs. We can get Doom Divers. We can get some cheap units. And we can get Trolls. So, I mean, we can build a mediocre army here in Ekrund, one with decent artillery. Or we could start building somewhere else and then bring the army to Ekrund for some artillery. So yeah, I was looking at what? Karak Asgal for Black Orcs. What kind of lords do I have? Morglim's free. He's a level 5. Unfortunately, he's a shaman. Don't think I get my other guy back who died. Military heritage. Oh, okay. What Choleric is melee attack. That's kind of not great for a shaman. I am tempted, but I don't have the cash to really do anything right now, so we'll hold off for a bit. Alright, I want to take an eye, or keep an eye out here on Thorgrim. Got armies on the move, but again, they're confused, so they're just wandering in random different directions. Oh, the other dwarf army is actually on the move. Huh, okay. So Thorgrim, I think it was Thorgrim, just went back into Nashrak's lair. The other is out. No, Thorgrim is out. The other army came out and then went back in. I don't know if I can reach Thorgrim, but I'll take a look. Oh, we've got Chaos right here. They just wiped out a wall. Well, it didn't wipe him out, beat him, pushed him back. That's not ideal. I think I'm automatically at war with Chaos. I think everyone's at war with Chaos. Not happy that there's a Chaos army right there. Yeah, wall got destroyed. So that was the small wall that was up there. And the Battle of Akendorf, they also got wiped out. So a couple walls just ate it. So Thorgrim is recovering. I can just make it to him, it looks like. But then he runs off. Alright, that's disappointing. Yeah, I really need other armies up here ASAP. I probably should have just been besieging up there.
Little war ready. The queen is strong this way.
I might need to start building another army. Okay, how much room do we have here? A couple more. What do we have? So the Wolf Riders are really fast, right? Yeah, they're very fast. We could take a couple of those as well, just to try to flank and maybe go after artillery with. You leveled up, apparently. Let's see. So we already have him HP and fighting ability. Woundmaker is weapon strength, which is actually pretty good already. Extra armor is not the worst idea in the world. Hard to hit, melee defense. Yeah, let's do some melee defense. Although I'm not sure how that exactly translates out. Can we make a peace deal with Chaos? Probably not. Where's Chaos? Yeah, we can't even contact them. They are at rank number 1. Not a surprise. What is this army here anyway? I have no idea. He did trash this army, and basically it looks like he took no damage at all.
I'll crush them all!
I can move out from here pretty effectively, but he could just go wreck Varenka Hills, and there's just nothing I can really do about it. I'm hoping he'll lose interest and go somewhere else, but you never know. What is your objective? Let's go ahead. And you can head up that way. The other Wa that's here, though, I mean, they're not close. I think there's another Wa somewhere over here. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, I mean, he's not that close. You're supposed to be going up over there to help out, I think. Yeah, you're supposed to be going up there to help. Azhag's on his way. Sly's moving around. Building that army. Yeah, I think we might want to start building another army. That may indeed be what we have to do. And we want quality, preferably. But. So down here we can get giants. We can get spiders, and we can get basically anything we want. Black orcs and night goblins with fanatics. So Karak Azgul is actually not a bad place to recruit. I just don't have any artillery options. Drak Wolfherde. And uncompromising is not great. Charismatic. Not terrible. Attack +5. I mean, this guy's free, so I'm kind of tempted just to take him, even though he's not that great. It doesn't cost me anything. I guess we'll have you start building up. What can I give you? Anything? Should have something. Yeah, have a dragon helm. Have... What's this? Sure. Don't think I have anything else here for any of the other stuff. What do you got? Come from looting, leadership for night goblins, and reducing vampiric corruption and chaos corruption. Let's see. Hero recruitment, I'm probably not going to do that. We're not going to take savage orcs. Captives, sure. Magic resistance, maybe. Stealing items. Sacking, sure. Something like that. Okay, and then here, what we want. I don't have a ton of money at the moment. How much are giants going to cost me? 1,600? That's actually not terrible. Give me a couple giants to start with. Looking at stuff that's going to cost me a lot right off the bat, so we'll take a Black Orc as well. We'll just start building up that army. Maybe we'll get it part of the way built, bring it to Ekrond and get some artillery for it. I am a bit concerned about this Chaos army that's right here. So I think we're probably... I mean, I can raid here, or we could just kind of keep going, or we could come back because of the Chaos Army. But I do have to go find those other factions. Like, I absolutely have to do that.
Ready for murdering.
So as tempting as it is to just besiege this place, it would take a while to get through. It's not really going to do that much good. This army's probably better than this one.
War boss.
So if I am going to send somebody back to help deal with chaos, this army makes the most sense. So, unfortunately, it wasn't part of the plan, but I am going to split these guys up.
Ready for bossing.
And you, my little kind of exploration slash skirmisher army,
Moving.
we're going to go kind of wandering around looking for everybody else. So we're looking for those other two factions, and I'm pretty sure they're out here somewhere. So if I look... Okay, Crooked Moon is up there. I couldn't see them before, so it must be just having that army out there must have been close enough. I don't see the other one. Now that you're visible,
Remember who's the warlord and we'll be just fine.
you can start working up to like maybe try to get them to join up. So we've got a non-aggression pact, which makes perfect sense. For now, I'm going to leave it at that. They've only got one settlement. Yeah, if I can incorporate them, I will. If it's easier to wipe them out, I'll do that. So the Skull Takers are still out there somewhere. Or Skull Smashers are still out there somewhere. So actually it looks like they are... like there, which is quite far. So the army's here. I think the force we were just talking to, that we just got the non-aggression pact with, the Crooked Moon, are like out here somewhere, and then Skull Takers are like way up further. That's like right on the edge of Bretonia, I think, all the way up there. But yeah, we'll see if we can find them and then just kind of come back. I could build some characters and go looking around if I had the cash, but right now I don't have the cash. What you gonna do? Did I move slide this turn?
The best part.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, Wurzag's... I mean, we're far enough away that he could come jump me with both armies, but they're both pretty trashed. The characters might be a bit of an issue.
This is not in the Damas
I think we'd be okay. I'm going to save it, though, just in case. So I'm just going to let the turn go. We'll see what happens. We'll see what the Chaos Army does, see what the Dwarves do, and then we'll probably be calling it good. Hey, a wall is actually moving up. I mean, they're kind of in the area now. That's nice. A couple of them are actually sort of in the area. Dwarves, I saw a character moving. Okay, Thorgrim's pulling back. And leaving, and actually the other army is leaving as well. Huh, okay. Now, Chaos. Okay, it's like they're besieging Ackendorf. I don't really want Chaos to take that. Bjornlings are gone. Mission issued. Enemy lord has his eyes on you. He thinks to topple us. Better strike first, kill him, and watch his support fall. Valmir Gausser. Oh, okay. If we do it, we get a push into toughness. I mean, maybe. We lost our war coordination targets because Thorgrim took off. Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted.
Let's go.
To just head in up here while this is being besieged
Do not
and deal with chaos, because we could double team and go after Chaos there while they're besieging. I think that's probably a good idea, but we'll carry on with that from next time. Up here, let's take a look. Yeah, I've got no vision of Thorgrim at all. So yeah, from here I can just hit Nashrak's lair, and probably that's what I will do. So we'll do that, damage the place, wreck the garrison. Everybody else should be coming up to help. Azag is coming. We'll take him a few turns to get up there close enough to help. But yeah, we'll go ahead and end here. So yeah, making progress towards Nashrak's lair. Unfortunately, we did have that one army just get slaughtered by Thorgrim. I was hoping we could fight it and kind of run away and not take the losses, but instead we got wiped out. Here we'll probably go after this Chaos army because I really don't want them in the area. Bringing down my character to hopefully remember to try to kill off their character if I can. Yeah, if nothing else. I don't know what you guys are doing. They're just wandering around randomly. You don't have an objective, apparently. Interesting.
Start the war!
Yeah, I don't really want these guys to leave. Like, they could try to come across and maybe to go after my territories. I think that's a really bad idea. They really should try to go save Akendorf. Out of curiosity, I actually kind of like the Border Princes because they haven't really done much to me.
Arms. Is it war?
Let's see if they'll take a peace agreement. Nope. Okay. All right. Never mind. That was a good chance they'd take it, but they decided not to. That would make it a lot easier for me to kind of move in, but they might be unhappy I'd be in his territory with multiple armies, though. All right, we'll go ahead and call it here. This has been more Total War Warhammer playing as Wurrzag. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.